It's 2026 and you're going to install your AMD graphics card. This is how you're going to do it. And I'm guessing you're probably coming from an Nvidia graphics card. So let's start with this. First thing you'll need to do is to download a program called DDU, which is Display Driver Uninstaller. First link, Guru 3D. Download the latest version. Pick a download mirror. Let's go with this one, USI, and it's gonna download that one. And we're good, right? So we got the DDU in here. And after that, we're gonna do safe mode. So we're gonna restart into safe mode. There's a few things that you can do this. How I normally do this would just be really easy. Just press start and start safe mode. There you go. And just click on this one and you go advanced startup, right? So just click on that one, restart now, restart. And this will restart your computer and it's going to give us the options now to boot into safe mode. So in here, boys, we're just going to go troubleshoot. Click troubleshoot, advanced options, and then we're going to pick startup settings. Yes, startup settings. And yes, we're going to pick restart. Okay, and then you will have the startup settings. You got to pick number 4, which is enable safe mode. Press 4 on your keyboard. And it's going to boot up like this. It's going to look really odd, but this is fine. All right, this is on safe mode. So we're going to go to our download section, click on downloads. This is where we had our DDU. So just extract it. For my case, I'm just going to extract this here with DDU. All right, and then we're going to go DDU, extract it here, and it's here. Right, you're going to click on open that folder here, and then we're just going to run this on administrator, the DDU program, and just click OK in here. Yes, you're going to make sure that that one's ticked, right? Prevent downloads of drivers from blah, blah, blah. And we're also going to take remove physics, right? And I think that's good. Click that one, and then we're gonna go select the device. So in this case, we have the RTX 3060. We're gonna swap over to our AMD card, RX 9060 XT for this example. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna select GPU, and on the GPU, we're gonna select Nvidia, and we're gonna go clean and shut down. Right? Clean and shut down. Boom. Like that one. It's gonna take a while. Or it will shut down after it has finished the process. Shutting down. And this is where you will now take out your old graphics card and put in your new AMD graphics card. Okay, we now have finished installing our AMD card, and now we're going to press the boot button. It should boot into Windows. It's going to take a while because we have installed the new AMD graphics card in here. Okay, upload pretty big, but it's fine, right? We're just going to install the AMD graphics driver. So in this case, boys, initially it will look all big. That's fine, right? It's look all big, and that's because we haven't installed the AMD graphics drivers yet. So what we're going to do, it's pretty easy. We're just going to go, in this case, we have the RX 9060 XT drivers. Easy, right? And usually it's the first one, and just have a look. It's on the AMD website. Now I'll be doing this like twitching, but that's fine, right? This is fine. And that's basically Windows just recognizing that there's a new graphics driver. Now we're gonna select this one. So you'll be taken into the AMD website with their drivers for our RX 9060 XT. So obviously it depends on your graphics card. And in this case, we are on Windows 11 for this one. So we're just going to click here. And don't bother with that one. Let's just go with this one. Recommended driver, which is 26.1.1. Just download. Look at the size of that driver. It's nearly 1 gigabyte now. Hey, that's fine, right? And wait for it to finish downloading. Sweet. Once we're finished, we open that one. Here we have our AMD driver 26.1.1. Just right click on that one, run as administrator. We'll have that. Boom. Okay, it'll do its thing. Just leave it as is, boys. Just leave it as is. Let it cook, right? Let it cook. Okay, now we add that one here, right? 6.1. don't worry with a bundle. I mean, you can do that if you want, but in this case, we're just going to focus on the drivers. So we're going to do that. Usually I would just click accept and express install, right? Because it's easier. It's going to take a few minutes. And you will encounter some more like flickering. This is totally normal. And we're done. Look at that one, right? So it will come up with this window to launch the AMD software. So yes, I normally just untick this one. I usually prefer my own time to update rather than AMD doing its thing on the background. So I normally untick that. However, I do tick this one, and we click this one. It will open the AMD Adrenaline driver. Okay, here we go. Now, if this is too much for you, don't worry about this one. Just click on skip this, right? Skip this because we're just going to configure it out on our own. Now, the first thing you need to do, don't enable that, right? Just leave it that as is. We're gonna go to the settings. Click on settings here. I'm just gonna tell you what are the essential ones, that what I normally do. Obviously, you're free to figure things out on your own once you're comfortable with the drivers. So the objective here is just to set it up like the basic setup, which is what I do for my AMD drivers. So that's everything there. I'm gonna go to display, and now we have a capture card in here. So normally you would enable this one, right? So variable refresh rate technology, you enable this one. We enable that. GPU scaling, enable this one too, right? Right. And apart from that, that's fine. We got audio and video, just as fine. And what I tend to do is now I go to gaming. So in gaming, this is where I would set up my go to graphics. And in here, we have our GPU one, which is the RX 9060 XT. Enable FSR scaling, right? Oh, look at that one. It's enabled by default, which is amazing, right? Before, you had to manually enable this one to trigger FSR 4. So this is already enabled by default. I normally don't bother with anti-lag. You do need to test this one on a case-by-case basis, because some games do tend to be good with anti-lag, but it's a bit of a mixed bag, so I just leave it as is. Radeon image sharpening tool, yes, enable this one, boys. This is really good, man. And that's about it. Don't bother with the rest. And we go to performance and tuning. So this is where you would have your settings for your driver. So if you want to overclock, this is where you would be doing things. But in this case, we're just doing it as normal, and we want to make sure that we have AMD Smart Access Memory enabled, and it is enabled here. That's pretty much it. This is how I normally do. Really quick, easy, simple. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. And if there's something different that you do, pop it down in the comment sections as well. All right, boys, I'll see you in the next video.